People always brushed her off with that condescending grin. "Oh, she's only a flight attendant," they'd murmur, as though the service uniform somehow deleted her entire history. Moving silently through the cabin, she'd pour beverages and comfort anxious travelers, fading into the scenery. Yet none of them realized that beneath her composed demeanor lay countless hours of rigorous preparation, extensive flight simulations, and battle-ready expertise that had once earned her recognition as one of the top aviators in her training squadron. Choosing to trade the pilot's seat for the passenger aisle had been deeply personal, a choice that most people never truly grasped. Year after year, she remained in the shadows, her aviation skills dormant, her pilot identity hidden beneath an ordinary existence. Everything changed the moment pandemonium erupted on the aircraft carrier. The emergency began with a warning signal that rattled the entire vessel. Enemy fighters had appeared on the radar screens, racing toward the naval fleet at alarming speed. Aviators rushed to their aircraft, but the odds were stacked against them. Several planes sat disabled in maintenance bays. Additional squadrons were already engaged in distant operations. Anxiety rippled through the deck personnel as the adversaries closed in. Suddenly, someone gestured toward her as she stood near the flight operations area, wearing nothing more than her standard crew outfit and clutching a duty roster. "What's she doing out here?" Someone sneered dismissively. "She has no business on the deck." However, the operations commander's gaze sharpened. Something about her composed stance and unwavering posture caught his attention. Then the memories flooded back, the personnel files of an aviator who had once executed aerial maneuvers that would challenge even veteran pilots. This wasn't merely a cabin crew member. She had earned qualification on the F-22 Raptor, an aircraft that required unwavering accuracy, physical endurance, and reflexes honed to razor-sharp perfection. When the announcement echoed that they needed a pilot for a fully loaded Raptor positioned for immediate launch, she didn't hesitate for authorization. Stripping away her service jacket and preparing her sleeves, she moved forward decisively. The surrounding personnel fell completely quiet. "You cannot be serious," an officer stammered in disbelief. "Watch me," she answered. Securing herself into the flight gear, within moments, the F-22 thundered to life, its powerful engines screaming across the deck like a force of nature. The woman they had dismissed as mere cabin staff now controlled the planet's most sophisticated combat aircraft. Inside the cockpit, her movements flowed as though no time had passed. Power controls, flight stick, wing adjustments, instrument panels, instinctive reactions overrode any uncertainty. As enemy contacts materialized, multiple hostile signatures flooding her display, her voice cut through the radio static. Measured, firm, authoritative, she coordinated the squadron, issuing warnings, making tactical adjustments, anticipating threats. In mere minutes, she had torn through enemy formations with a skill level that left even experienced combat veterans speechless. Her flight patterns defied conventional limits, weaving through targeting systems, evading incoming ordnance, and retaliating with pinpoint accuracy that seemed almost supernatural. Back on the carrier, onlookers stood frozen in amazement. The same crew who had ridiculed her hours earlier now watched in stunned silence, while overhead, the radio chatter from pilots who had once dismissed her now carried tones of genuine admiration. When her aircraft finally landed, the skies had been cleared. The danger had passed. She emerged from the cockpit, perspiration on her forehead, but her gaze steady and unshakable. Nobody would ever again dare to call her merely a flight attendant. She had proven to everyone, including herself, that the warrior she had once been still burned brightly within.